Little things about being in a team for me. Obviously the last couple of months I've been in the gym by myself the whole time, and playing a team sport, I'm like wanting my teammates around me, and when I'm having those moments I want them to be there to pick me up and help me. So that's been a little bit different and challenging, and just probably experiencing those team moments when you're not around the girls. At World Cup, some of my best friends have now retired, or close friends have retired now, and I won't get to play with them again. They're the little things I think that I've probably had to deal with that I didn't really think when you're injured you'd have to. Like, you wouldn't really have those kind of things maybe eating away at you. But as I said, I've always been a real positive person throughout the whole process, and I do believe it happened for a reason, and I've learnt a lot, and definitely personally away from the sport, I think I've grown more having gone through this than if I hadn't. So it's been a good life-changing experience, I guess. And when you go, sometimes I don't sit and kind of take some of the time to find out what I really like to do, because it's always, sometimes I think when you're an elite athlete, you're always trying to please, you know, all these different people in your life, that sometimes I hadn't really stopped to think about me. Like little things, like I hadn't read a book, or hadn't been able to finish a book for a while, and I've started reading back again. So just time to figure out that. And I think now, because I know how important it is for me to do little things like that, or meditation and stretching and yoga, definitely working on my personal brand, and hopefully some exciting things are coming out of that in the next couple of months. Like all those types of things, I think that I was like, you know what, netball is a huge part of my life, but it's not, doesn't make up exactly everything or 100% of who I am. So just giving back to even sometimes my family, and kind of, finding out what my true values were, I think was probably the most soul-searching thing, I guess, out of the whole thing for me. To be part of the Diamond squad, you obviously have to play in the ANZ Champs, and I've got to obviously come back and play with the Vixens, and obviously I really want to come back to playing with the Diamonds, but I think it's so far away. I've just got to make sure I do the small things first, and that is, one, getting back out to court, two, you know, playing for the Vixens, building my confidence, building up my, you know, my game and my fitness. Like, I know my first game back is going to be like, oh my goodness, we're back at the elite level. It's going to be a bit of a shock, I think. It always is. You could do so much training, you could do all this, you know, work in and out of the gym and running, and then you get back onto the court and you're like, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm going to have to build all of that stuff up. But, you know, if I can take care of those things, like I've taken care of the rehab process, and keep my mind on it, I've no doubt that I can obviously give myself every opportunity to be back in the Diamonds at the end of next year.